My name is Mark Hennis. I'm the president of Quorum Corporation in Edmonton. Our company is charged with monitoring performance and other metrics associated with moving grain out of Western Canada. I think probably the most important things that producers should take from today's presentation is the Canadian industry is thriving today. We're seeing a far better movement this year than we saw in 2013-14 crop year. A lot of the reasons that were a problem in 13-14 have been corrected, on top of which we had a very nice winter. So it was conducive to the moving of grain. I think two of the things that need to be kept in mind insofar as what makes grain different from everybody else who's moving products out of Canada into the export markets is the fact that first and foremost that the grain handling supply chain in Canada is distinctly different than other grain supply chains in that the producer of the product in a normal supply chain has a direct relationship with the buyer, whereas in the ultimate buyer of the product, whereas in the grain supply chain, the buyer of the product has a relationship with other people after the producer of the grain, and that provides the opportunity for the rest of the supply chain to download costs back to the producer. Secondly, when you look at the landscape that is out there where the elevator system is located, the grain supply chain has two very distinct monopolies in that CN is in the north, CP is in the south, and there's only 4 locations in Western Canada that are actually served by the railways. So that distinguishes it from other commodities such as potash, where there's 14 mines or so, and all but one of them are served by those railways, which changes the market dynamic and changes the level of competition amongst them all. Again, I think this year we're seeing a very good movement of grain. All of the grain companies are reporting in the last 3 months they've had an adequate supply of rail cars. What we're seeing though on the west coast is a continued elongation of the vessel time in port. And we're also seeing an increase in the number of vessels that are waiting over and above what we saw in the last 15 years on average. Specifically, when we're looking at Vancouver, still this year we're seeing anywhere between 18 and 21 vessels waiting. Normally we think that we should see between 10 and 12 vessels. In Prince Rupert, that's about 6 vessels, sometimes 7 vessels waiting, and we should only be seeing about 2 or 3. In summary, I think probably one of the biggest issues that we're going to see in the next 5 to 10 years is the need to replace the hopper car fleet by one way or the other, whether it's through private investment or through other needs.
When it comes to the longer